Well, hello again. We're continuing the series, the Deeply Simple series, and I've been reading Exodus 33 lately, and honestly, I don't know where to start. There are so many gems in there. There's truth that's wrapped up in real life stories, and when you dig into it, it's deep, but actually it's simple. Ever since Exodus 19, Moses has been up and down the mountain, up the mountain to hear from God, and down the mountain to the people. And repeatedly from Exodus 3 onwards, we read that the Lord spoke to Moses. Actually, I've done a count because that's who I am. 54 times in the book of Exodus, we read that the Lord spoke to Moses. When we arrive at chapter 32, Moses is down from the mountain after two massive downloads. A 4-chapter one about how the people should live with each other, and then a 6-chapter download about the tabernacle and how they should live with God. And now Moses is back among the people, and his head and his heart are so full of the excitement of how life will be so wonderful when the people live like God has designed them to live. And I think maybe it's a bit like the feeling of looking at the exciting organizational plans for the year ahead in Flame. And I go, oh, wow, there is so much potential here. And if we can do what's in those plans, what a huge impact we will have. What a great impact in many, many people that Flame will have if we can do the plans that we have. Well, what a shock then to read that the people rebel collectively, all of them. With all that potential and promise in front of them, they commit the biggest slap in God's face that they could. They break the very first commandment. You shall have no other gods before me. In the biggest way possible. Not just one person here and there, but no, collectively, as a nation, they are worshipping a golden calf after only 40 days of Moses being away from them and them being left on their own. And God's response is so dramatic. Tells us there that the Lord spoke to Moses saying, these people are obstinate and I will destroy them. But Moses goes in to fight for the people. And we read that Moses entreated the Lord, his God, saying, you can't, they're your people. And in my mind, I can hear him saying, God, remember the plans that we just spent 40 days talking about? The detailed plans for the tabernacle to give the people a place to meet with you. Remember the pains that you went to when you delivered them from Egypt, all the miracles that you did at the Red Sea. They are your people. You can't do this. These are the people of your promise to Abraham. There's so much at stake here. And I'm astounded at Moses. He is so excited about the potential of the Israelite nation, and he's so loyal to them. Even when they are massively wrong, he backs them up and he goes in to fight for them with God. I'm challenged by this on a number of points, and I'm just going to leave you with 3 questions. But they're questions that I have for myself. Number 1, do I know God's plans well enough for myself and for others to confidently fight for them despite setbacks and disappointments? Question number 2, do I know God well enough to confront and argue with him on behalf of his people? And number 3, if I wrote down all the times where God spoke to me, what number would I arrive at? Because it was 54 for Moses. Would I arrive at 44, 34, 24, 14? What about 4? So those are the questions I'm mulling over. I hope you find some challenge, some inspiration, and some encouragement in them as well. Deeply simple.